Hi, welcome to Strictly Salina. I'm your host, Carol Bell, filling in for Ann Knowles. Strictly Salina is a program that we do that highlights nonprofit organizations in our area. If you would like to be highlighted on our show, please give us a call at 785-823-2500. That's 823-2500. Today with us, we have Angie Lassley with the YMCA. Hi, Angie. Thanks for being here with us.
Thank you so much for the invitation.
Absolutely. So, not too long ago, about a couple of months ago, I was out at the Y, not to exercise, but I went there to see Tanya.
Sure.
And everything changed.
It
so
has.
Tell me about the renovation.
It has been an amazing 5-year process.
Wow.
We started over 5 years ago having the conversation about the needs in our community that are changing and how we needed to do that with our facility as well. Our facility was built in 1978 after moving from the original facility at 9th and Iron. Mm-hmm. And since the late 70s, a lot of things have changed in technology and equipment. So we did a lot of fundraising, raised over $4.5 million,
wow.
All through donations. And we were able to do a lot of different facility upgrades, some that you can see, but a lot of them, unfortunately, you can't see. It's the non-sexy stuff like upgraded electrical systems, upgraded fire alarms. But the beauty of it is all new locker rooms, a lot of wellness center changes, a lot of cosmetic changes, but as well as ADA access. We have a tremendous amount of groups that come into our facility, and the new locker structure really helps us accommodate for that.
That's awesome.
It is.
And the locker rooms are fantastic.
Oh, thank
they're
you.
very nice. So is it completed, or is there still things to be done?
Well, it's hard to believe that February 1st was when we opened the locker rooms last year. It's already been a year that the locker rooms have been open. That 18-month of construction didn't feel like it was ever going to end. But we've done the majority of our projects. We still have probably 5 or 6 smaller projects that we want to work on. Some of our childcare areas, redo the lobby, still bring the wow upstairs a little bit. But unfortunately, at this point, we're still trying to raise money to make those projects happen.
Sure. Well, good. So the YMCA has been around for a long time. I don't know how many years exactly.
1886 is when we opened, so over 130 years.
So tell me a little bit of history about it.
Sure, absolutely. When the Y opened in September of 1886 here in Salina, it was actually, we found out that it's the same month that Kansas Wesleyan opened, so it must have been a very exciting time in our community. But the Y has been across the country since the early 1800s as well. And the first facility actually was opened in 1908 at 9th and Iron, and served mainly men only for a long time in that facility, and as I mentioned, moved to the current facility in 1978. So tremendous amount of history, not only on the local level, but across the country and worldwide. There's Ys in over 120 countries. Wow. And most people don't realize that. Of course, they don't look like all of our facilities, but they have tremendous community impact.
Very good, very good. So you guys, I know you guys do a lot of work with the youth, with the kids and stuff. So tell me about some of your programs.
Well, they range anywhere from 6 weeks in our youngest in our drop-in nursery service, but our programs actually start at 18 months with our gymnastics. And then we also have recreational classes that range from swimming lessons to gymnastics to martial arts. But we also have licensed childcare in our facility. We have a early education center that serves 2.5 to 5-year-olds. Again, state licensed program to make sure that our kiddos are kindergarten ready, as well as an after-school licensed program for the school-age kids and summer camps. So we try to make sure we have a lot of different opportunities for kids to stay busy, stay off of the screens a little bit, and be more active.
That's fantastic, because you know, parents with young children, it's hard to find somewhere to take them if they're working and after school and stuff, so that's great.
It is.
Nice, safe place.
It is, absolutely. And, you know, there's always something year-round, so that's always fun to keep the kids busy.
Yeah, very good. Okay, so when you and I were emailing back and forth, we talked a little bit about the Corporate Cup.
Yes.
So tell me about that.
Well, the Corporate Cup, I think we're going into our 4th year, was the brainchild of a couple of our staff and another volunteer within our community, and an opportunity for us to have companies kind of have some fun competition among themselves, but also against other companies in Salina. So this starting March 1st, registration will open up for competition to start this summer, June and July. And companies can participate in activities ranging from a 5K walk to horseshoes to bowling to dodgeball, everything in between. There's I believe over 7 different activities, and companies can put together teams within themselves. And if you have somebody who wants to participate but not compete, volunteers from your team also get points, and the team at the end with the most points wins.
Okay, so what did they win?
They had the traveling trophy.
Okay.
And in addition, so any of the proceeds that are made from this event, 50% goes to the Y, since we are a nonprofit organization. The other 50% goes to a charity of the company's choice.
Oh, that's awesome. That's very cool.
Absolutely.
Very good. And how many years is this for?
This will be 4th year, and the bragging rights right now rest with Great Plains. So we're ready for some other companies to give them some competition.
Well, good. Okay, so since I've been in the area for about 15 years, and it seems like there are so many different health spas or fitness clubs or whatever popping up all over the place.
Correct.
What sets the Y apart?
Well, I think the most important thing is for people to realize that the Y is not a gym. Most people think, oh, the Y is a gym and swim facility. I go there to work out, and we never call ourselves a gym. We are a community activity area, a center, because we serve all ages. We have financial assistance. We're a nonprofit organization, so without donations, without the support of the community, we would not be able to keep our doors open. So we're very different. Each facility that opens up has kind of a niche market,
right.
And so it just really depends on what somebody's looking for.
Okay.
But if somebody wants to look for being a part of a community and having their membership make a little bit more of a difference, the Y is what stands out about that.
Okay. So what's your position there?
I am currently the president and CEO.
Okay, and how long have you been involved with the Y?
I've been at in this position specifically for 5 years, but back in Salina for 6. And my very first job was actually at this YMCA when I was in high school. And so this will be my 30, I'm not going to give any dates, but I'm over 30 years working for the Y. I've been fortunate to work for the Y as I've moved with my husband's transfers of jobs. So
that's wonderful.
It's been fun to come back home.
I bet that's rewarding for you to have started there in, when you were a kid still.
Absolutely.
And just to see all the changes that have come.
All of the changes, not only in the facility, but the members. There's a lot of members that are still there that I knew when I was in high school. And a lot of volunteers that are still very passionate about what the work that the Y does. And today alone, we were working on pulling carpet in the cycle studio, and it used to be the only Nautilus Center, the only workout space in the Y. Many years ago. So it's been fun to watch those changes, but the mission of the Y and the purpose of what we do has not changed at all.
What is your mission?
To put Christian principles into practice through programs that promote healthy spirit, mind, and body for all.
Very good.
Yes.
Good. So as a 40-something-year-old woman,
sure.
If I was to go to the Y, where would I start? I would not even know what to do. So
sure.
What would I do?
Absolutely. Well, first and foremost, come in and ask for a tour. And we would have some staff that'd be happy to talk about what it is that you're looking for. Wellness is usually what brings people in the door first and foremost. And so we have some great programs. A Get Started program where you get 2 free visits with a personal trainer, a certified personal trainer. I want to make sure that's very clear. And where you could talk about what your goals are and what you're looking for and what kind of interests you have. Because some enjoy group exercise type classes where they're surrounded by other people. Some people want to come in and do their own thing. So those trainers can really take you through, talk about those things, get you started on a basic exercise program so you don't hurt yourself and you don't lose that motivation too quickly.
Okay, very good. Well, Angie, Lassley, thank you so much for being with us today.
Well, thank you for having me here.
Absolutely.
I really appreciate it, Carol.
No problem.